Hello and welcome back to Assetto Corsa. This is part 2 of the extra video, so this is extra number 14 or something. And today I am taking out the 918, as I said. I'm taking out the 918 at Silverstone, exactly same conditions. You could say I've taken this out immediately after I took out the LaFerrari. So this is part 2, like I said. And let's see what this car is like to drive out to Silverstone. Let's see if I can get used to driving this particular car. Right. So, yeah, same thing as I did last time. So it's going to be what, 7 laps or so. And I'm just going to get used to it. Hopefully we should see an improvement. Now, I'm not going to be comparing this to the Ferrari just yet. Whoa. What I am going to do is spin out, interestingly enough, exactly like I spun out the Ferrari. Traction control is off, so that would explain the spin out. Although I think I should be getting better at this, and I believe the time that was set by the Ferrari in practice was 2:07. Now the final lap times are definitely going to be slower than that when I do the full test, because I'm thinking of doing the full test from a standing start. I think that might be fairer if I do it from a standing start as opposed to a rolling start, because if I do a rolling start, it could be that, you know, I get a better launch out of club corner or Vale. Club or Vale? Club corner. No, it's club. I may get a better launch out of club than I do in, let's say, I'll get a better launch out of this car than I do then from the Ferrari or from the McLaren. So I thought it might be better if I do a standing start on all the cars. This car is unruly. This car is unruly without traction control. And I've also been suggested in the comment left in the LaFerrari extra that I should do some tests with and without the traction control. So I'm definitely going to do that. Maybe not the lap time. The final lap time on the track will be without traction control. But I'll definitely do a test with and without traction control. Oh. Okay. Unruly. So yeah, no comparisons to the Ferrari here. I am going to just drive, and it's very difficult to actually not draw a comparison to the Ferrari immediately, because of course my mind is thinking about this. I'm already trying to think of the comparisons in driving ability and how it feels, and, you know, cornering and all that kind of stuff for the actual, you know, that final video. But I can't put it out now, because if I put it out now and I say it in this video, there's going to be no real point to the final video, right? So I have to sort of bite my tongue. Oh, second gear there. And try not to say anything and just try and talk about this car as it is to drive at present. Again, for those of you who haven't seen the full review of this, there is a full review of this car further back on the Assetto Corsa episodes. A couple of weeks ago I took it out at Brands Hatch, I think 3 weeks ago. So do check that out. I believe it was episode 131. Okay. Slidey. Right. Second gear. I can power out of that. So yeah, do check out, I believe it was episode 131 or 130, so do check that one out. This one, when I'm hitting the brakes on this car, it does seem to, the rear end seems a little bit more unstable, to say the least, which is interesting. I would have expected the four-wheel drive car to have a bit more stability, but it doesn't, so there we go. Like I said, traction control is off. I have got ABS on. That's just so I can basically put my foot fully down. Reason I leave ABS on in these cars, I do switch it off at times. Once I'm really used to the car, I do switch it off. But the reason being is because the way my rig is set up, and the way a lot of rigs are set up, we have to judge our ABS limit, or the braking limit of the car, by how far we're pushing the pedal in, not by the resistance we're feeling from the pedal. So because of that, it does make it a little bit harder to get that ABS point right. I'm not saying that it's not doable. Of course, I've done it plenty of times, and I know racers that are far, far better than I am are very, very capable of doing this. But you know, it's just something to take into account. Whoa. Okay. That's understeering and then starting to move into oversteer. Interesting. Very, very interesting. Oh. That was a full-on drift. Not a high-angle drift, but definitely a full-on drift. Yep, there it goes again. Its cornering speed is a lot slow. Oh no, I'm doing the comparison. Stop. Its cornering speed is fairly slow. Let's just say that, yeah. But its acceleration out of the corners is pretty good because of the four-wheel drive system. Yeah, I like that. I think this one's... I will say one thing. I'm expecting fairly similar lap times across the board for all three cars, the Ferrari, the McLaren and this Porsche. I am expecting fairly similar lap times all around it, so don't expect huge differences, even though the cars do behave differently, like they are now, for example. So what's this, lap 3? Like I said, same conditions, same weather, everything is exactly the same. Which of course in a real test would be probably not entirely possible. You know, there'd be slight differences, but if you are careful, you might get that difference to only maybe a single degree or 1 mile an hour of wind. Something not replicated in Assetto Corsa, wind. I mean, air is replicated, air and, you know, air density, but not the wind itself, which is interesting. That's at 214. Not like in... Oh. Had to back out of that one. That was actually horrible. Did not like that. But of course, this is a great car. This is a really, really great car. And the tyres I'm using on these are all the Trofeo tyres. So I will be doing the same tyre, or I hope they're all the same tyres. I'll be doing all the same tyres on all of them. So with this car, I have noticed trail braking is a tad difficult. So there we go. Actually, holding that in third might be a better option. Alright, cut that close on the inside. So a lap 4. I'll do maybe 7 laps, I suppose. I suppose 7 laps are the way to go for this. I think I did 7 on the Ferrari as well, so there we go. Now, considering I lost a second at the start, and now... Oh, okay. Yep, that's a fishtail. Does that have manual clutch? No, it doesn't. Interesting. This car is not easy. But yeah, I think, like I said, I should be expecting something like a 2:07 or something. Just like I got with the Ferrari. But, like I said, comparisons of the car, that will come in that final video. I'll be driving them around. You're going to see some... It's going to be a fancy video. It's definitely going to be a fancy video, and I really hope you guys enjoy it. Because I'm going to be putting a lot of work into getting that video done. I think the last time I put in that much work for a video would be probably Dream Pack 1. Doing the opening scene to Dream Pack 1 when that came out. 2 minutes 24, unacceptable. Or as Felipe Massa says, unacceptable. That is unacceptable. Sorry, I'm just, yeah. I do tend to try and impersonate characters. Or characters and people, yeah, I suppose people or characters. Kimi Raikkonen's obvious favourite. Who wouldn't want to impersonate Kimi Raikkonen? Yeah, just leave me alone, I know what I'm doing. I am heating the tires all the time. You no need to keep reminding me. What was the other one? Australian GP, his first race back from retirement, and he comes on the radio. Why all the time I get the blue flag? Kimi, the blue flags are not for you, they're for slower cars in front of you. Okay. Oh, that was so funny, that was. It's like, Kimi, come on, you know what you know this. It's just blue flags have been around for quite a while. Okay. Right, coming into maggots is going to be an interesting one. And then, if I get maggots right, it's then keeping control through Beckett's. I think this has got something to do with that torque vectoring at the back. I think I'm struggling because of that torque vectoring. That's not to say that's a bad thing, that's just saying that I need to, you know, improve. That's me saying that I need to improve and get very used to that torque vectoring system. Completely missed the apex there, but much better. Oh, that was actually a good turn in. Maybe slightly slower. I think I need to be slightly slower on that. It's got to be that torque vectoring system, the way this car turns, it's just, yeah, 2 minutes 12, right, okay. It's very difficult to get a grip on this car. I'm not going to, you know, I'm not going to beat around the bush there. It is incredibly difficult. That's not to say it's not fun. It's interesting. It's incredibly interesting to be trying to get a grip on this car. Oh yeah, I must hold third there. That's an important one. I must hold third. Alrighty. On the brakes. Right, try and keep it straight. Turn it in a bit. Let the back end of the car start to go out a bit. Right, should I grab second here? I think maybe grabbing second here might be a good idea. Hold those revs high. Maybe... Actually, yes, I do think that helps. So I want to try and hold second there. Okay. Bit of typical four-wheel drive understeer. On the brakes, try and cut that in. That was good. Back on power. That's actually very good. I like that corner. I could go faster as well. Then on the brakes here. Hit apex 1, hit apex 2. Slight acceleration, then just let it... Just on the brakes all the way around Beckett's. Flat out through Chapel again. Make sure you hit that apex and ride it as far out as you dare, and then just let it coast all the way back. On the brakes before that board goes past the windscreen. That was decent. Losing a bit of time, but that's okay. On the brakes here again. This one, it looks like the Pirelli board is where I need to brake for this one. That was good. And that was similarly good. Right, turn it in. That's holding nicely. Oops, slight oversteer. Whew. 212. I think maybe I can catch some... Oh, that was nice. That was very nice. Okay, so maybe throwing the car into the corner more. Trying to push it to the edge a little bit more than... Yeah, that seems to be working. Second gear. Nice and tight there. Floor it. Right, I want third. No, fourth. Fourth is the gear here now. Looks like I've held that a lot better. Okay, well this is the 7th lap, so this is probably going to be the last practice lap I do. Let's hope I don't make a complete and utter hash of it, as I'm doing right now. No, I'm not. I've got that. Right, like I said, I want second here. Let the tyres scrub those excess revs off, so the excess speed. Touch that apex, let it ride all the way out, nice and easy, like that. Brake there. Right, turn it in. Right, this, I think I'm getting to grips with this car. This car likes to be turned in hard, and then you just let the back of the car sort of do the work. At least that's what it's like in corners such as Abbey and, for example, as we went through Cops there. I'm assuming it's going to be the same through Stowe. Through Maggots, Beckett's and Chapel, it seems to be different. Because I think these are the nature of those corners. So if I do that, right, so turn it in, let it touch that apex, let the back of the car do the job. No, that's not working. That's losing a lot of time this time. On the brakes. Nice apex there. Nice apex there. Should have held the revs a bit more, but that's okay. There we go. That's another 1.5 seconds up though. Puts me into a 2:11. That's still not what I was expecting, but you know what? I think that's where I'm going to end this episode, or this extra video. It's going to take some practice, that's for sure, before I get the final one done. Thank you very much for watching. If you're watching this on YouTube, please remember to hit the like button if you like this video. Subscribe to the channel for more videos on Assetto Corsa. Leave a comment in the comments box below. Let me know what you think. And do let me know, actually. I want to know what times or what order do you think the 3 cars are going to come in. Remember, these extra videos do not count. This is just practice. Which car do you think I'm going to be fastest in at Silverstone? Is it going to be the McLaren, the Audi? What Audi? The McLaren, the Ferrari, or this Porsche here? Let me know in the comments box. I want to know. Next video you guys are going to be seeing is going to be the McLaren P1. And if you guys are watching this on Twitch, please do give me a follow on my channel. And do leave a comment. I believe you can leave comments on Twitch, so do leave a comment on that. And do also check out my YouTube channel, and vice versa. YouTubers check out my Twitch channel. And I hope you guys will find something to enjoy there. Thank you very much for watching, both you guys. And I hope to see you guys in the next episode, where it's going to be the McLaren P1, and then it's going to be the challenge. I'll see you guys then.